I knew this mustache had so much potential.
I'm ready for my close-up. Hey everyone, welcome to Partners Project. I'm right now with Joe. You're not wearing a mustache.
I know.
I know, it's kind of weird. I didn't
But I do have
recognize
facial
you.
hair. I like that facial hair.
You do?
I have two brothers, and I'm the youngest, and I grow the most facial hair.
That's good.
Yeah, and they're jealous.
It's helped you on YouTube.
It has. It has.
How would you describe your videos?
Like short films.
Hi, can I help you?
Yeah, my name's Larry. I'm here to update your World Wide Web.
I guess over the course of the last year, they've developed more into like a short film, more cinematic. And that's why I like to put out, because I want to eventually be a director.
So, what exactly do you do, Miss Farina?
I make YouTube videos.
You mean TubeU videos?
And I guess I am a director.
You are a director.
I am a
Own
director.
it.
But it's like, you're always like, oh, you're not directing no big budget films. So I'm like, yeah, but still, yeah.
But it's just one medium compared to another.
Exactly.
It's still directing.
So I'm a director.
Talk about your characters. What types of characters do you have in your videos?
So I have very completely original characters, like a redneck character.
Looked like a mix between Kirstie Alley and Monica Lewinsky. I knew it was gonna be love at first sight.
And I also have a gangster character whose name is White Boy. A very completely original.
Yeah! Wait a minute.
Nobody has those characters. And I also do a Kesha impersonation.
What do you guys do for a living?
My favorite character, and I think my best character, is Mr. Bob Thunder.
I'm Bob Thunder, and I'm gonna kick your ass, but first, I'm gonna kick your ass.
And he has a crazy mustache.
His crazy mustache.
How do you-
It's actually, people think it's a mustache, but I think it's actually his nose hairs instead. So it'll be a little more.
That's how you imagine it?
Yeah, he's actually like a retro porn guy.
I'm gonna put you through my ultimate obstacle course challenge to see if you have what it takes to be a part of the Blue Mountain State football team.
Really? What?
I'm trying to raise the quality of YouTube.
I guess it's like I'm just trying to challenge myself, and my outlet is YouTube. So when I upload it, and people are like, "Oh, it's really high quality," I'm like, "Yeah, well, this is my outlet." So there's also Vimeo and other platforms, but my platform is YouTube. So.
All right, cool. What's the done deal? If he on the hook, it's done.
So how did you get started on YouTube? I mean, your videos really stand out because they're really high quality.
So before YouTube, I was making videos just with my friends in middle school and high school. And from there, when I was in college, my professor was like, there's this new website called YouTube, you should upload your videos. And I had copyrighted songs on some of my videos, so I was like, I don't know if I should do it. And he was like, who gives a crap, just do it. So I started uploading then, and this is when I was still living in Maryland. But then after I graduated college, I worked for 2 years, and then I came here.
But were you studying communication,
Yeah, I was
film
studying
and all
film,
that?
but I didn't really learn anything. You mostly learn by doing. It was great, but you only learn when you actually have hands-on experience.
So you started just uploading YouTube videos for fun. Then at what point did that translate into something more?
I started working with Brittany Taylor, and I met her on Craigslist.
Really?
And, yeah, when I first moved out here, I didn't have a job or a place to live, so I just started Craigslisting for work. I found Brittany put up a post, she's looking for a cameraman. So then I was like, okay, I'll do it. And then she was like, oh, I already found somebody, but I'll hit you up in a couple months. And I was like, I'm gonna start killing kittens if you don't let me film for you. Because I was seeing that YouTube was starting to grow, so I was like, I want to get a part of it. Yeah, a couple months later, we reconnected, and I started filming a lot for her. And then I did a couple of videos, like every couple of weeks for my channel. And then it kind of just blew up from there.
You're Brittany Louise Taylor. I've seen you on TubeU.
Was there one video though that really changed it?
My diaper dance video. So that video just came out of the baby dancing in a diaper. So then Brittany was like, you should do the same thing and upload it. So we filmed it in like 15 minutes. And then my brother was living with me at the time for like a month. And then I was about to upload it, and I was like, bro, should I do this? It's really awkward and out there. And he was like, just do it. So
be a man.
Yeah, and I clicked upload, and then it kind of blew up. And I actually got a call from MTV about it too.
What did they say?
Wanted me to pitch a TV show to them.
Based on the diaper dance?
Yeah, because that's how I got recognized. It was for dancing in a diaper. I used to make, videos and stuff, put some thought into it, and then I just danced around in a diaper, a poopy diaper, and they're all about it. So, but nothing ever came of that.
As typical deals in
Yeah,
Hollywood.
yeah. I was so excited. It was my first one. I was like, yeah, it's gonna happen. It didn't. And I thought I had a really good show idea,
But you still do. I mean, the fact is you don't need that typical thing from a studio anymore.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, I got this.
You got this. Come on.
It's cuter.
What's the process of creating your videos?
When I used to create videos when I was younger, it was a lot easier because when you're younger, you don't really think as much. You don't really have responsibility or issues in life, so you don't think. So I used to just go out and just film whatever. And me and my friends used to film these videos all the time. We didn't even script anything. We just film it. So now I do a mix. Like with the YouTube Assassin, it's scripted, but the fight scenes are also improvised. You know, so it's a little bit of I mix the scripted stuff with let's just see what we create. Whenever you have something scripted, you're pretty much creating the question of the video because you know what the answer is going to be because it's scripted. But another turn to that is when you just improvise, you're creating the answer, and then you go back and you discover the question.
It's really
is that profound? So like the video that I'm about to release this week, it was like we didn't know what we're doing. We just improvised, but we created the answer by just filming it because that's what we have to work with. So then from there you have to go back, and then you create the question.
How did you come up with the Assassin videos?
So I was in Hollywood and I was eating a cheeseburger with some friends, and I was like, how can I make a series where I can kind of be somewhat, consistent with my videos? And I thought of the YouTube Assassin.
The only way you're gonna get higher numbers than these other guys is to stop them from making any more videos.
The character Bob Thunder that I had just recently created and him killing off YouTubers, and I was like, I gotta be, smart about how I go about it because I am killing people, but I have to do it in a comedic way so it doesn't look evil. And it's interesting that Bob is actually, though he's killing people, he's still a lovable character.
Yeah, and it's a great way, that actually was a very smart way to collaborate with people.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, because they get to play themselves too, which I thought was really cool.
Yeah.
But it's an extension of themselves. So, but yeah, I just started making them up as I went along.
What are your inspirations?
Oh, you know what? Before this happened, this interview, I was like, they asked me what my favorite directors are and inspirations. I'm walking out.
Beat me up.
I'm not a huge movie buff. I love watching movies, but I'm not I don't know everything. I don't know everything about movies. And when I hear people talk about movies that don't necessarily make them, they just like to watch them. I'm like, oh wow, I wish I could talk like that, but I really can't.
But how did you learn then your craft?
It's just by doing, really.
Yeah.
So I guess my style has kind of been acquired just by when I was a kid and just watching movies, and I think it wasn't even that long ago, maybe, it probably was, but when I was in middle school or high school, I was like, there's an actual guy that directs this masterpiece of a film, and he does many of them, and they're different films. I'm like, whoa. So it took me a while to even discover that there was actually a director behind a film. So I was like, I don't know what planet I was born on, but I'm just I'm a little slow in that area. Yeah, so I don't know. My inspiration comes from anything and everything.
How have you seen YouTube change over the years since you began?
When I came out here, YouTube was just, a little platform to put videos on. And it slowly has progressed into this place where you can actually build a career off of it. So to me, recently I've been able to do this full time, and it's just great. It's I didn't think coming out to LA when I did and how I did that I would be making YouTube videos.
How do you feel you can translate yourself as a filmmaker from YouTube to something bigger?
Just creating YouTube videos has helped me develop my style, and despite always just challenging myself, you're constantly creating content and you're creating new ideas and developing new shots, new characters, and you're working on your writing. That I think by just experiencing and working that muscle, I'm developing myself as a director on here, and hopefully it'll transcend onto a bigger platform. Anything's possible in this world. It's cliche to say, but it is. It really is.
It is. It's all up to us to just make it happen.
I gotta go. I got a hot date to get to.
Joe.
Yeah.
It was a pleasure.
It was.
It was.
And I didn't even take my shirt off.
We're high class.
Wait, is that high class?
This is very high class.
Okay.
This whole experience is high class.
It has been.
Joe, you're great.
You're great.
High five.
Ah, that was good.
Thanks for doing this. And thanks to all of you for watching.
Yeah.
We couldn't do what we love, really, without all of them.
I know, they're great.
All of them,
so great.
all of you.
They're great.
And of course, stay tuned next week for another Partners Project.
Oh, who are you doing next week?